We are a Silicon Valley-based company, and we provide analytics apps for IT organizations to help them become leaner. Couple of customer use cases to start with. REI streamlined their store support. Can you guys hear me okay back there? Yeah. So REI streamlined their... I'd rather not, if people can... Oh, I see, okay. Yeah. Okay, so REI streamlined their store support ahead of the holiday season by analyzing spikes in their incident volumes. Cardinal Health, which is a Fortune 26 company, identified customer impacting events by pinpointing their configuration items. So the story so far, we got our Series A funding from Lightspeed in January 2013. That's when we started building our team. Got our Series B funding from Sequoia in June of 2014, grew our team to 75 employees, came out of stealth, shipped our 1.0 product. Series C was in August of last year, and that was funded by Tenaya, Silicon Valley Bank, Four Rivers Group. And as of today, we have north of 150 employees, dozens of customers, and a bunch of awards. Here's the executive team. Consists of seasoned executives from large and small companies, lots of expertise in BI, analytics, data integration, information management. A couple of key people are sitting back there. Our VP of Marketing, Sunil, and Senior Director of Product Management, Arvind. Okay, so what's the problem we're trying to solve? IT starts with business demands like many other functions in an enterprise. And technology, of course, is at the heart of everything, starting with multiple devices, applications for mobile, e-commerce and social apps, business applications, and geographically distributed sales teams, as well as supply chains, which obviously, and most of you in this room I'm sure are aware, creates massive IT complexity, multitude of hardware and software products that the IT has to deal with. So according to the CIO Insights survey, 58% of the IT execs think that this complexity will drastically reduce their ability to deliver quality service. And so that results in IT organizations focusing on outages and service disruptions, service desk inefficiencies, and that prevents them from focusing on change and innovation. And ultimately, that results in mistrust in IT from business. Business starts creating shadow IT organizations. And according to the CIO magazine, 23% of the IT execs get fired because of project failures. And why is that? Because today, IT mostly relies on old school KPIs, which don't really tell you where the problem is, why it happened, and how they can fix it. So as an example, if incidents are caused by changes, the old school APIs can't pinpoint which change resulted in which incidents, and more importantly, how you'll be able to fix those incidents and those problems resulting from those changes that happened. So, large IT organization is has a lot of moving parts, lots of people, lots of processes that they need to deal with, and the old school KPIs really give you a siloed view of those those incidents and the people and the organizations that are making those changes. And Numerify shines light on the entire IT operations by providing advanced analytics for your IT operations. So what we do is we pull data from a variety of applications, including ServiceNow, and call center on-prem applications like Avaya, financial applications, HR applications. We do the data transformations, we load up the data warehouse, and provide pre-built applications. So that's key. We do everything under the covers, and our go-to-market is with the pre-built applications. So, and they codify best practices that we have encapsulated in these applications. For example, store performance or outage anticipation, as in the case of REI that we looked at earlier, or customer impacting events in the case of Cardinal Health. And these best practices that are encapsulated in our applications continue to get better based on best practices that we learned from experts in the IT organizations at these customers. And the list goes on. So at this point, as I said, we have dozens of customers. We added a couple of new logos recently, the Home Depot, NBC Universal, but I'm sure you recognize most of these. But there's more. So all this, as I said, our go-to-market is with the applications, but the building and the configuring of the applications is powered by the Numerify 360 platform. And the key there is that the platform, the Numerify 360 platform, enables an application builder to rapidly build those applications and deploy them at cloud scale. So these applications are vertically integrated, and there is end-to-end automation for building, configuring, and deployment of those applications. So how did we do this in the past? So, we at Numerify, lots of us there have built applications, BI applications, the old school way. And we know that it's very, very costly. It takes a variety of skills to do that, and it takes a huge amount of time, sometimes years to build these BI applications. What we do with the Numerify 360 platform is enable building of these applications. We bring it down from years to months, and we enable deployment of those applications at scale through the configurability of these applications. And underneath it all is a set of patented technologies that include modeling, unified metadata, and code generation, both SQL and ETL code. And we're based on AWS, Redshift is our warehouse, and other Amazon technologies. And as far as the skills are concerned, compared to the old school way, the primary skill that is required to build and configure these applications is application modeling. And really, the Numerify 360 platform provides a user interface using which the application modeler defines all their models, and the platform does the rest. The creation of the dashboards and deployment. That's all I have. Thank you. I'll be available for questions at the end of the session.